Hey everyone, it's grocery haul day, and today, again like last week, I'm going to divide Walmart and Aldi because all of this is $225, close to $250 worth of Walmart, and then there's $100 worth of Aldi. So, and that's not even all of Aldi. There's Aldi on the other counters. Wow, okay. So we're going to cover like what's right here, and then we'll cover Aldi in another video just because it would be a lot easier. So let's talk about a couple things. Number one, it's Labor Day weekend. Number two, Labor Day weekend is our unofficial start of fall. We've actually, for a couple of weeks, had like fall evening temperatures because in East Tennessee in September we start having cooler nights where sometimes towards the end of September we're running the heat at night and then the air during the day because it heats up super fast during the day. It's a really strange concept, but that's just kind of how it works here. But we've already been experiencing that a little bit before today being the 1st of September that actually happened. So that's just something that, like, so number one, like I said, it's Labor Day weekend. We're probably going to stay home for Labor Day, but we're going to a cookout tomorrow for Labor Day weekend. But also, like, I wanted to go ahead and get some fall foods, fall flavors, because it feels like fall today. Like, I almost wore a hoodie to the store today. So, but let's go ahead and cover all of that. The meal plan will be in a members only post, and you can find the link to that either by clicking the join button down below or a card up here that'll tell you how to become a channel member. And the membership for meal plan starts at 99 cents a month and above. So that's where you can find the full meal plan for our Labor Day weekend: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert, for a family of 6 for 1 week. And then 99 cents a month, usually we try to do one every week, at bare minimum 2 meal plans for 99 cents a month. If you're interested in that, click that blue join button down below or click the card up here. But anyways, let's get to, this is all Walmart, like 100% Walmart. Some of this is splurge because again it's Labor Day weekend, and some of this is actually like stock up for our family. So let's go ahead and get to it. Ballpark buns, these are my preferred brand that I purchased, and yes, I do have 12 bratwurst right here, but I only bought 8 buns. I think you can actually get 12 packs of buns. I don't know. I just bought 8 because sometimes, like, I don't always eat, like, if I eat 2 bratwurst for a meal, I won't eat both of them on a bun. So some of my kids do the same thing because we don't like adding that much gluten back into our diet. So, like, we only bought enough for 8 buns, and yes, I know that'll give us 4 without, but we are okay with that. Our family is now starting to be able to enjoy sports, and we are going to be watching the first local sports ball kickoff tomorrow at a family's house while we go over there for Labor Day. So we thought for a fun treat for taking to their house, we would buy these pre-cut football shaped cookies to enjoy our first football watch party as a family. So that'll be something cool to do. Rebel cherry chip ice cream. This is the first time I've seen this. No, I did not get it because it's keto. I got it because it's lactose free, and it has become extremely difficult to find lactose-free ice cream for my lactose-free child, and it has cherry in it. She likes cherry. So we're going to try these. They are expensive in East Tennessee, and sometimes in some places East Tennessee, I feel like our groceries are cheaper than other people I've seen share grocery hauls. This was $5.50 for a pint. Is it a full pint? It is a full pint. Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of it, but like, also, I will pay what I need to for my child to be able to enjoy desserts. But also, like, it seemed crazy that was the only option, literally. Like, other than, like, there was, like, the So Delicious brand has, like, cashew milk and oat milk sometimes. But all the flavors they had for that just didn't interest her. So, and it was only 50 cents cheaper. So, instead of $5.50, it was $5. Let me know, you guys, if you have a lactose-free child, if you found affordable lactose-free ice cream in the state of Tennessee, because it seems kind of crazy to me to pay $5 to $5.50 per pint. Giovanni Flips, we have 4 this week. We have the s'mores, the almond cocoa loco, the strawberry cheesecake, and the chocolate haze craze. Also picked up 1 can of mandarin oranges. Apparently also something new that since the last time I purchased mandarin oranges, they now don't sell them in juice. They used to sell them in orange juice, and now they only sell them in syrup. That was kind of weird to us. Again, on the brats, we did pick up 12 of these. This is the smoked brats. I purposely bought the ones that don't have cheese in them this time so that my lactose-free one doesn't have to eat cheese with them. So that was kind of the purpose there. And we do have shredded cheese for everybody who doesn't, but that'll be in tomorrow's video. We also have 1 box of the family size orange gelatin. We're going to try to make a fun dessert for tomorrow. 1 pumpkin cake roll. 'Tis the season. I am so happy that Walmart is now selling like what I would consider family size of the Hormel no bean chili, because Matt's preference is like when we make chili here, you've seen our chili recipe video. If you haven't, it's up here. Yes, we do put beans in our chili when we make chili to like eat chili, but when he's eating it on a hot dog or brats, he doesn't like beans in it. And we have found that like we're the same way. When it like we'll eat it with beans in it if somebody gives it to us, but like when we're making it for our family at home, our preference is to get the no beans. So we did. Fried onions. So even though my oldest two, my 16-year-olds, are no longer doing cooking class for this year, they did that last year for credit, they still wanted to do 1 meal a night. And I, of course, was not going to argue with that because, number one, it kind of gives me a break and allows me to get like caught up on like reading their reports and things, and just a little bit of downtime after a busy day of teaching 3 high school and 1 middle school students. And then I also, my 14-year-old, who is a high schooler this year, she is doing a cooking class. So, but I have 1 day for one and 1 for the other. And I may start highlighting those whenever I show y'all the meal plans of which child's doing which. But they needed French fried onions for one of their recipes. They accidentally brought me back 2. And I was like, you know what? We'll just go ahead and get the other one for stock up, because our goal is by the end of October to have all of our shelf-stable Thanksgiving food purchased, so that it's not a huge lump sum, so that maybe we'll have a little extra money for Thanksgiving weekend and maybe do a family adventure, which is kind of our goal. Also, to go with the bratwurst, we have 1 container of coleslaw. The Ready Whip, I'm normally not brand specific, but we are going to a family member's house tomorrow, and the dessert we did, they usually prefer Ready Whip, and we have found that like some of the off-brands on the sprayed on Cool Whip, they don't have as high of quality anymore, and they'll like actually go flat, and just you'll end up having to literally throw away half a can of Cool Whip. So we did specifically buy Ready Whip for this recipe. I'm going to kind of zoop and then back over to the stuff on the side tables. So again, because I have a lactose-free child, we always check things. In the fall, I'll get to like more of these in a minute. In the fall, I always try to get them like a hot chocolate, a cider, and sometimes with their hot chocolate, just to change the flavor up, I'll let them add flavored creamers to their hot chocolate, or if we make it from scratch, to give it like that fun flavor to it. But sometimes with creamers, used to they didn't do like any milk at all. It was just cream, and then you didn't have to worry about like milk allergies. Well, then they switched to, they had to start telling people that yes, the creamers actually do have milk in them now, not just like cream. But all of the Great Value brand ones this week, and I share this information because I found out talking to another mom in personal life this week that she also had children with food allergies, and like, so we got to talk about like things that I talk about and things that other people talk about in the hall. So like that's one of the reasons why I started doing this for you guys, is be like, hey, this is why our family does this, and I hope it helps you all. So if it does, this is great. What I do is I check it, and it said it contains milk, but right above it, it says not a source of lactose. So for right now, fall 2023, or September 1st, 2023, the Walmart brand creamers are milk-based, but do not contain lactose. So I bought for all of us for Labor Day weekend, for all the fall things and whatnot, and also like on work days when my oldest teen, or my second oldest teen, goes to work, I let her have decaf coffee in the mornings. You do not want me to send her to work on caffeinated coffee. But I bought the vanilla caramel, the pumpkin pie one. This is the first time I'm trying Great Value Brand's pumpkin pie one. I'll let you guys know next week if I like it or not. And then the chocolate caramel is a favorite of Matt and myself. Large container of Cool Whip is for a recipe. These little guys are here. My grandmother knows that I don't usually buy things for myself, but she also wants me to have the opportunity to buy things for myself. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to spend my birthday money today. She gave it to me at the end of July, and I just kept waiting. And I saw these a couple weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, I really, really want to just spend my birthday money. Just to spend it, because like it was almost like a burden of like, I need to spend my birthday money. So I saw these and I thought these were super cute. So this one says fall, and it has the little leaves, and he's probably going to go either on my desk or on my nightstand. And then this little guy, his arms, we were cracking up at this, his arms actually, oh, if I can not knock that over, hi, his arms actually will move. So we were thinking of putting him on the drink station that you can't see really well right now. But if I do a full video of just our drink station, the fall one, because our goal is probably on Labor Day, we're going to stay home and decorate fall. I'm going to try to get him on the drink station, and then I will include that in a separate video of just showing the drink station. Dunkin' pumpkin spice. I'm just not a fan of Starbucks. I actually tried the Starbucks pumpkin spice this year. I'm not a fan. I do really like Dunkin' though. Dunkin' just has a different flavor than Starbucks. So I try to stick towards Dunkin'. So I got the Dunkin' pumpkin spice. And I will say that like at our store, usually if it sells out, that means people really like it. This was the last box they had, and then they had like 20 boxes of the Starbucks one. So maybe I'm not the only one who thinks that way. As you guys know, every Pizza Friday we do one dessert for the whole family. And again, usually on Labor Day week or on like holiday weekends, we'll buy like more. But we only bought like this and then stuff to do for family or with family tomorrow for the football kickoff. So the one dessert we picked for this week was these drumsticks. It has I think they're just the cookies and cream. Like all of them are, and it's not like the tri-pack. We also picked up one pack of the shrimp ramen noodles. I'm not a huge fan of doing ramen noodles constantly, but it's pretty budget friendly and we don't add all the sodium into them. The two pizzas we picked this week are both white sauce. The Bacon Lovers pizza is a cream cheese sauce, and then the Philly cheesesteak, I don't remember and it's piled up right now, but it is a white sauce style pizza. So I think that's everything over here. I tried not to pile it to where you couldn't see it, but also like it's an over $200 haul. And most of this is for 1 week with a few stock up. Like I'm hoping we only use one of these this week, but I think we're probably going to end up using both. If we don't, it'll go to stock up, and then like one of these is stock up. So you get the idea. Honey graham crackers, again, for a recipe, and I'll write down in the meal plan what the recipe is for. These are, I'll go ahead and say this is dual purpose. One is, or half of it will be for charcuterie for Labor Day, and the other half will be for lunches for this upcoming week. These are only available at Walmart, and I got the Italian dry and the hard salami. I usually prefer to buy the frozen chicken at Sam's because it actually is a different quality. I know they're both owned by the same company. The Sam's ones are a better quality, but I didn't have the money to go over to Sam's this week. So, because again, like you see, so I went ahead and picked up the ones at Walmart. And what I'm just going to do is just cut out the pieces that I don't like. And then we're going to use this for 2 or 3 recipes this week. Mio's for Matt this week, Tropical Fusion and the Strawberry Pineapple Smash. Propels, again, they used to have 2 flavors of immune support. Now they only have 1. And it's the orange raspberry. And yes, I've actually noticed it's helped him more to have immune support this year. Just because. Again, so for the kids, I buy them stuff for the Keurig. We buy these pods, actually, we don't even buy them. They come with it. When you buy the Keurig 3-month cleansing kit for the Keurig 2.0 like we have, it comes with these pods that if you run it like every couple of days, and if you're mixing stuff, like if you're not just doing coffee, you're also doing hot apple cider, and, what are you? Your hot chocolate, your salted caramel hot chocolate. You can run those pods in there and it will clean out the pod area and remove any of the residue of like the cider or the hot chocolate, and then you can run like one cup of water through, and then you can use your pot again, no problem at all. So we've had no problem being able to do that, and then we're pretty particular about keeping the Keurig clean. So yeah, like I said, and we have found the Mott's, the Alpine pods were not as good as the packet ones, and I wanted to just buy pods since we have a Keurig. So we switched to Mott's only for the pods, and last year we had to order them on Amazon, so it was cool to see it in stores this year. And then the hot chocolate's been selling out pretty fast. This was the only flavor they had, was the salted caramel, but that's usually the one I get in the fall, and then at Christmas I get them the peppermint one and the dark chocolate ones from Aldi. And then also tea, just because chamomile, honey, and vanilla was the tea packs that they picked out. 2 bags of the peppers and onions, 1 2-liter of the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Tyson's Anytizers are for Matt only because that's a really small bag. So I got that for him for pizza night. And then we're going to try to split this up into 2 meals of the honey breast tenders. If not, most of it will probably go with Pizza Friday. Fall leaves that my kids brought in Thursday. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yesterday or day before yesterday to try to prove to me that it already is fall. And 2 liters of Coke Zero Sugar. That is it for Walmart only. And then tomorrow you will see Aldi only and see what else we bought. But that is it for today's video. Thank you to all of our members for supporting this content and helping us continue to make videos. Thank you to all of you, every single one of you, including all the new people we've had lately. It is a huge encouragement to me to see all of you with your positive comments, liking, and subscribing, and we will see you next time.